Hi there, Amit here for Advice Media, and here we have the Sony Xperia Z Ultra Android smartphone. And in this video I'm going to show you a few tips using which you can increase the battery life of your Android device. To get started, first of all, what I would suggest you is to go to the notifications area and check out what all settings are enabled, and first disable all of those which you are not using. Like, let's say you're not using the Wi-Fi right now, you can just disable the same, which would actually extend your battery life for a longer duration. This also is available for the mobile data option. Next, you need to go to the brightness option and ensure that you can reduce the brightness of your device to the extent which is preferable or useful for you, instead of keeping it to the max, because that would consume a lot of battery. You can also go to the settings, and here under display you can find the option of brightness, and here you can select the option manually. You can also enable the option of adapt to lighting condition, which will automatically set up the brightness, but again this is not recommended because when you keep it to the lowest option, then it would be very hard to even see the display. So it's generally suggested to disable the adapt to lighting condition option and then set it up somewhere to a preferable setting area. The next option is to disable the pulse notification light, which would actually keep showing you notification whenever there is a new one, and by disabling that you could actually save some of your battery life. Apart from that, you need to go to the sound option, and then you would find all these settings displayed. Here ensure that you can disable most of the options like touch sound, which you have been listening to right now, and also disable few other options. If you are a person who is not generally using the vibration option, then you can disable the same option too. That's for the vibrate on touch. Apart from that, you can also ensure that you have disabled the vibrate when ringing option to also ensure that you are saving some amount of battery life. The next option is to go to the settings and disable the sync option, so that you don't end up losing a lot of data and also battery. So you need to ensure that under the accounts, the sync option, that's the auto sync option, is disabled. Apart from that, you need to also ensure that you have disabled the location settings, which is available under personal category, and here you need to ensure that you have disabled the location settings, which is also available under the top options, that's the notification area, under the name of GPS. Ensure that if you're not using GPS, you should disable the same. The same is applicable for Bluetooth. If you're not using Bluetooth, you need to disable Bluetooth. Finally, you also should give a check to the stamina mode, which is a mode wherein when the screen is off, Wi-Fi and mobile data will be temporarily disabled and most of the applications will be inactive. You will still receive phone calls, SMS, MMS and Sony calendar notifications and Sony alarm signals, which means that most of the important services on your phone would be still on, while the other things would be disabled whenever the screen is actually off. The music player and FM radio will work, and downloads and uploads in progress will also be allowed to finish. When the screen is turned on, your phone will function normally, which means that if you are a person who would always keep your display off, then you would be still able to receive the call, send SMS and also listen to the music or through the FM player or the music player, but the internet and everything would be disabled. So that would still save a good amount of battery on your device, and that's something which is actually recommended. So if you are a person who is looking for more battery, then you should actually enable the stamina mode, and then there are also few other modes. Like if you want, you can have the Wi-Fi activated automatically when in range of a saved Wi-Fi network, and also disables the function through the low battery mode in order to save the battery when the battery level is low. So there are few of these options which are available under the power management section of the settings area, which you can also enable and ensure that you have set it up the right way. So as you can see, activate the power saving tools below to extend your battery lifetime to 3 days and 8 hours. Ensure that you can also set up the stamina mode to more customized way by adding more applications here. So those were a few tips and tricks which you can enable on your Sony Xperia Z Ultra to ensure that you get higher battery and the device lasts for longer with the 3050 mAh of battery capacity. Do like this video if you actually like the content, and I hope to see you in our next video on Advice Media. Thank you.